Do you remember seeing elephants in The Lord of the Rings? Would you believe me if I told you that actually using elephants in warfare is a genuine thing? It happened between the beginning of time up until about the 19th century. They were mostly used in Asia, India, and even in Africa. This here is the largest animal armour in the world, and it can actually be seen at the Royal Armouries in Leeds. Now this here is an Indian elephant, and in India they used elephants in warfare from the early BCs up until the 19th century, and as I already said, they used them in Africa and Asia as well, but this one here is an Indian elephant. Now the Indian elephants were trained in how to stomp on the enemy, so they would stomp on humans and on horses, and they would also be trained in picking up the enemy and throwing them. This is the sort of thing that they would use for warfare, and they were so difficult to take down. As if facing an elephant wasn't terrifying enough, between the 14th to the 16th century, they started to use these. Now, these are tusk swords. They would go on the end of the tusks so they could impale people even more ferociously than with their actual tusks. These ended up falling out of popularity after the 16th century. But could you just imagine it? Being on a battlefield and you see an elephant coming towards you that's completely armoured up, and to top it off, they got these at the end of their tusks. Madness. So yeah, armoured elephants were a genuine weapon of war up until the 19th century. I mean, look at this. That would be so terrifying to come across if you were fighting these people. It was also a great thing to be on top of an elephant because it was an ideal vantage point to be able to attack your enemy, either by using the spears, like the figures on top there, or even doing a bit of archery if you knew how to both control the elephant and shoot your bows at the same time. So there you go. Does it still only count as one?